So, the general of my life, the field marshal, even, is keeping an eye on me. And this morning, I wanted to just briefly talk about my new venture in life, which is the 30-day raw food program by Dan McDonald, Life Regenerator, on YouTube. And one of the things I wanted to talk about today, I was going to talk about raw foods, but I think I'm going to talk about my favorite product. Now I'm not going to wait. It's called Galactivate. It's Ormus. It's an Ormus product put out by Krista Risa. Um, uh, and she does the Starseed videos on YouTube. And I think I'm not sure how I first came across her videos. I think back in the day when I used to watch videos about mixed race and stuff like that and hair issues and whatnot, I came across her videos and the Starseed videos, and I really vibrated with her Starseed videos and on Arcturus Raw, and I said I was going to try Ormus, and I tried an Ormus product on Amazon. I think it's a brain product, and I liked it. It was just like not, it was like a little bit, I needed something a little bit more. And then she made a video showing how they make the Galactivate Ormus, and I was so impressed by the level of detail and the care and concern that goes into making this product, and the way that her and Arcturus Raw makes this product. They play all kinds of music. They use sacred geometry. They use the best of ingredients. I am just blown away. Right out of the gate, I think I wanted to do half a capful. I had to cut it down to like a quarter, a few drops at a time. You know what? Ormus kind of reminds me of my antidepressant, some of my psych medicine. I don't take a whole lot. I take like a piece of a citalopram, and they kind of know how psych drugs work, but they don't know exactly how they work in the brain, because the brain is still such a vast mystery. You have outer space. The final frontier is inner space. Your mind. And I can't tell you exactly how Ormus works. It's just that it works. And I can tell you, I know after a few days, I go, wait a minute, what's going on? I haven't made the spiritual downloads I've been making and the connections and stuff like that. Oh, I haven't had any Ormus. Let me do half of a cap under my tongue. I do, like this morning, I did half a cap under my tongue, and it was almost like instantaneous. It was like the spiritual antennas went up. I'm dreading my hair, and for me personally, I tap into the ancestral knowledge better when my hair is twisted, locked up, flowing. It's not in a particular hairstyle. And I was trying to connect with some ancestors this morning, and I got some interesting downloads. And there's the Galactivate, and I'm sitting outside, and things seem greener, and the plants start talking. Now, I'm not bullshitting you. I mean, I'm a very rational person. I don't go completely over the deep end with all of the new age stuff, because I still have a rational brain. I've read Carl Sagan. I read Carl Sagan when I was a little girl and was really impressed. So I still kind of have like a little bit of enough skepticism where I'm able to be discerning most of the time. But I say the plants talking, I mean, like, you get like a vibration, and they tell you like, hey, you haven't gave me any water in a while, and it's hot as F out here, and I need some water. You don't have to water me today, but definitely water me tomorrow. And the two pepper plants calling out to me by the tree saying, we're dying, you haven't planted this in like forever. When are you going to plant this? When are you going to plant this? When are you going to plant this? And blah, blah, blah. And it's just like things like that. And even like with the Galactivate, I will say that you can take too much. In the beginning, you need to start out with like a few drops and work yourself up to like a half a cap a day. And then you can do, after a while, you can do half a cap twice a day. That's what I do on the days where I know I want the heavy downloads. I also do not take the Galactivate when it's time to go to work. I work in a nursing home, and it is I have to be careful of the energy that's around me. And that's one of the reasons why I cover my head. I I can't leave myself open to everything. When I'm about to go to sleep, sometimes I will do a drop on my tongue. I find that the Ormus is best in the morning. And I try to avoid taking it at night because sometimes it can cause a little insomnia. I don't think it has any known drug interactions. I will say that if I take the Ormus close to when I take my antidepressant, it almost helps like the antidepressant work better, but it will have a negative, well, I guess there is a drug interaction, caffeine, coffee. I can have much less coffee. It takes less for me to get energized with the Ormus, and if I combine that with my program of my piece of citalopram. Why am I mentioning psych drugs? Because hey, you know what? Shit happens in life, dude, and not we're not made of steel. This is a clay body, and I'm just telling you. So this is my review of Galactivate. It's $50 on Etsy from the Krista's Angels shop. I think it's Krista's Angels. Well, anyway, if you do a search of Krista Riza and the Orion Council on YouTube, you can get the links. I'll see if I can put the link in my show notes when I download this later at work. Their Wi-Fi is like so much faster, and I will post updates as I keep using it. Thanks.